Hi comrades, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Today, we slept-talked. Oh yeah, this is Vtuber Stalin. Don't need to mention my name. So today we slept-talked, and why are the skulls in here? Can't jump while overloaded. Well, that's an issue. Yeah, those are human skulls. Did someone grave rob this? Did you find anything, Doc? Probably did, didn't you? Good dog. Good dog. Who did it? Did it? Do you have any meat? Dried meat. No, I'm gonna keep that for myself, doggy. You were raised well. Yeah, nice. Nice doggy. Nice doggy. Nice doggy. Glitching through him. Let's continue. So last time we got a job. We are we a squire? We are servicemen of Sir Ratzik. Ubila. Here. With our weapons. And then we got some nice equipment. See if we can sell it. And perhaps repay our debt to alchemist. If we ever even have one, I haven't checked yet. Let's come knocking. Very hard. And let's wait a bit. Nourishment, let's find some pots in the meantime to eat from. Can't sprint while overloaded. We're not even that overloaded, but never mind. So yeah, let's eat something. Let's check our food. Yeah, we have some pears. Those we are gonna eat first, and then check out that. Buy some dried food. Probably gonna need it, and then we're gonna continue the main quest. That's what we're gonna do today. Scavengers, not yet. Mighty Than the Sword. It's pretty fun to read. Probably useful later on. And the Red Tourney, we're gonna need plate armor before we're gonna do that. Yeah, today we're gonna go on hunting with what's his name again? The local lord, Hans Capon. He also has a Czech name. What is his characters? Jobs, Pope. There's two popes. Apparently, the Pope is the supreme head of the Roman Catholic Church. He essentially speaks with the voice of God and interprets the Bible correctly, according to him. Papal schism. 14th, there were time as many as 3 rival claimants to the throne of St. Peter. It's also weird. It's really treated like a throne. These times, the Pope also had land, like papal states, and he would govern them himself, or his deputies and administrators would do it. They would collect taxes, etc. So the Pope was really a figurehead of state as well as a religious leader. There hardly was a separation between church and state. And if there was in these times, church came above state most of the time. Rakek Kobula, so that becomes Ratzik Kobula. It is easier to say than Rakek, I think. And well, I don't even know if there's a Czech dub for this game. I hope so, but it's nicer to hear it this way. It's more normal. Aanvaard van Paulitz. Jan Jezek. Jan Tek. Hans Kappen. Or not Chen Kappen. It's weird. It's really changed the name. Lot more German. Czechs are basically Germans. Oh, we already ate from that. Probably that one as well. There's a few more pots. Probably one. Yes, one over there. Or is there? There's only fire. Wait, I can cook. But I'll do it later. You can cook. I think you can also cook the pears. Hope so. But I'll go down to the slums, eat from their pots. Already had to deal with their trouble last night. If it wasn't for them, well, we wouldn't have a job perhaps. But if they got actual jobs, well, things would be better. There wouldn't be this much complaining. Wouldn't it be easier if all their menfolk just enlisted? Like Seratsich wants to take the fight probably to, what do you call it? Markvaart van Auschwitz and Sigismund, right? Yes, the King of Hungary. Sigismund of Luxembourg. Radzig probably wants, or Rakek probably wants revenge. Forget. And if they all enlisted as militia, they could earn loot. There. There's more pots out here. Is there also one down there? Yes, I think so. I haven't climbed down many ladders yet. Someone kicked me in my arse. You're gonna have to sell that overdue equipment, over encumbering equipment. Each one pot, yes. Really a horrible place to live. But it's often, well, it's not good for people to live in the slums, but it's people will most likely accept it if things eventually get better. If it looks like things can get better, then well, they'll probably be fine with it for a while. Well, not most people, but the population in general. This shouldn't remain a stalemate. They really need to not try to rebuild skeletons. It's probably unrealistic, but make a new town or go to Prague or something. Probably will be rejected by Prague. Was also a thing back in these days, movement of people just wandering around and moving house, just settling somewhere else. Right, I'm gonna eat the pears. Only one cooked pear. Are they any better? Only one more health. Well, I don't need health, I need the nourishment. On that. Keep a bit for later. It's probably opening, so I'm gonna sell my wares. I can sprint. Yeah, movement of people, traveling somewhere else and moving house, etc. That wasn't always legal, because most, well, serfs were serfs. The peasants or the lower class, everyone who wasn't nobility, they were essentially tied to the land. Well, it's of course difficult to say where that these rules all applied, but at least in the early medieval period, so after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the local villages or towns, they were mostly consisted of a lord in his villa, probably an old Roman fort or villa, and all the well people around it that worked there. Check it. Okay. Dawn, so I probably need to go right now. And they used to be slaves before when they were under Roman rule, and they didn't quite stop being slaves. Well, it changed a bit. They gained some more rights, but they couldn't be sold and stuff like that. But they could be ordered around, and they could be forced to stay at your mansion, to work at that mansion, and forced to do a certain kind of job. And those habits stayed for quite long. And I think it changed early Renaissance when towns really, or cities really became a thing again. Lord Capon, is he here? Yes. So let's first talk to him, then talk more about towns.
Here I am. I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse? No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Well, I stole one, but he died.
Horse, I suppose. Well, you just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
Well, we questioned nobility before, so let's not do that again. This is the whole problem. We raised our fist against them.
Whatever you say.
There was also something illegal.
Farewell.
Like every feud, I'd probably say, like it's feudal system. Everyone was, of course, the peasants couldn't touch nobility, not without their consent. Food. Eat from pot, yes. I have food in my belly. Nice music, by the way. Is this I just realized. What if... Can everyone hear this music, or is it only Henry? Is Henry crazy? Would explain why he'd raise his fist against nobility. Haven't you learned, Henry? You need to gang up on them. That's what rebellions are for. If the few get gangbanged by the many, instead of the other way around. So yeah, feudal system was the few banging the many.
About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was...
He's talking to us like we're a child.
Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honor, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
Well, if there's too many water under the bridge drowns. Or the people on the bridge drown. But luckily it flows away. At least it should, unless it's ice, in which case it isn't water.
first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
So, I talked about serfdom and, well, not being able to leave your home and few gangbanging the many, etc. But I was talking about about cities about that. That is essentially how it started to end. Serfdom as a practice, at least in the West,
That is,
in
sir, I don't know if
European
that's a suitable topic of conversation.
society.
We're not
But
hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
Humans attacked Skalitz and anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all.
careful
It's just
with rebellions. Your head was probably coming off first,
hard for me
sir.
to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
I'm
Probably.
sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
Man. And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there
That's
before
probably
day's out.
Challenger. So, those are wayfarers. Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt them, but cities, when people became citizens or burghers of cities, I don't mean burgers as in a hamburger, but that's at least a German term for it. So if they become citizens, they are they only need to pledge allegiance or serve. What quest did just end? Oh, not the important quest. It's birthday tourney.
We'll make
So-
camp here.
If they become a citizen, they only need to obey the laws of the city and of the king, of the kingdom. And that was very useful for the citizens and for the king, but not for the local lords. And let's first talk a bit. Nice dogs.
Bring the wine and bacon. Saddlebag.
Setback. So there also became a rule, or perhaps unofficial rule, that if you stayed in a city for a year and a day, you could vouch for it, like you had a job there or something, you lived at someone's house, then
At long last.
you would become a citizen, and no lord could reclaim you to force you to go back to
What's
local
going on?
land. Oh,
have it right
just
here,
need to
sir.
talk.
At long last.
Ah, that was it. Oh, X delivery.
So,
Yes.
are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
Alright. Don't worry, we're not going to try to become a citizen or something. Still order us around. Or Vetsik actually can, he's the lord. What do you do with your time?
If
Yes.
I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke. At least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard. And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow. And sir, my old woman is fucking half the village. Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
Well, they don't know what to do. Like, literally, they don't know most things about it. If a cow is acting strange, well, must be magic. Probably magic. It's an RPG, so it's gotta be magic. Do you want to talk about his parents? No. We don't want to upset him. We're just gonna talk about the hunt.
Humans.
What?
Foreshadowing.
You should see your face.
Oh no, foreshadowing.
I got
Disappointment. My disappointment
We'll
is
see what we can
immeasurable,
get.
and my day is ruined.
Bag of boar, one at least, and a few hares too, eh?
Sorry guys, trying to move myself a bit because I see I'm blocking the... If that's centered here. I saw that I was blocking the subtitles. That should be alright. Oh, still not. But if I move to the left, yeah, that's... Here's it's fine. Though my arm might disappear a few times. Ooh, now I'm only half a man. Alright, so that should be fine. Well, he's interested, so we're probably going to talk about it.
I don't know, sir.
Get some reputation, nice. Well, he is very understanding. Sir Capon is pretty... well, he's pretty hot-headed, but at least he's somewhat reasonable. Somewhat malleable. Was a miracle I escaped, yes.
Both of my parents were killed.
The severity of the situation, he must really understand.
The Cumans slaughtered
Still
my friends.
glorifies
It was a miracle.
such slaughter a bit.
I don't know what else
Oh.
I can add.
I'm sorry.
If it was counter-revolutionaries, you could,
Tell me.
of course, glorify that kind of slaughter, but otherwise, no. Just no. Don't glorify the slaughter.
But for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
More food. And let's eat. And then sleep. Can you talk more about him?
Greetings.
Another thing.
Sir? Not now, blacksmith. Take care now.
Alright.
Ugh.
Sleep and save. Guys, we can already end the episode here. Nice. Just kidding. It's because it's the comfort is bad. We get extra. Well, it's called again Wanderer or something. Oh no, we're gonna sleepwalk. Right into a boar's nest or something. Snake pit. It's probably all kind of pitfalls like you'd see in cartoons. In Sleepwalk. What kind of sorcery is this? We eat from the... No. Before our food gets bad. 72. Now. I think cook item. Yeah, we can cook that. Yeah, it also gives a bit of nourishment. Fine. So something here. I think he's gonna ask us to pick this up later, so we're just gonna wait. Can already dose off our Let's wait until past 7. Now it's morning. And our nightmares are nearly gone.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, really?
You wouldn't
Sorry, I
dare
skipped it
rock
again.
your betters now, would you?
It's a bad habit of mine.
Forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
Alright, we're gonna take up his challenge.
By all means, sir.
Reputation gained.
You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Don't worry, I'm an honest, what do you call it, hunter. And I won't be stealing anything from you, sir. And see, what did I pick up? I'm gonna drop all this food in there. The armor. Do I need those plate coulters? Cooters? Oh, they're worse. There. And we still need to equip villager bow, hunting arrows. That must just end. How much do you need? Minimum strength. It's fine. So, this is a trick you might want to know. Each item has a noise, and now our noise is a lot. We want to reduce that. Everything that makes noise, this doesn't make noise, so it goes away. There, 0. Just a naked man running through country. It's gonna be a problem if we get ambushed by raiders or something. But that won't be a problem. Now to find some hares. We are shaky and we already built our archery competition. Stuck away this thing. Collect these mushrooms. We're just gonna store every time we get a hare. Herbalism. Nice. Sage. Isn't it also a class in Pathfinder? Yeah, rabbit. It's a shame we can't set up snares or something. It wouldn't really be sporting now, would it? Nice birds. Chirping. It's a weird thing about it. We see that as nice, but the birds, that's supposed to be sexy or aggressive. That's like a lady having revealing clothes, or a very tough guy trying to intimidate you, like a bodybuilder, like Arnold Schwarzenegger walking up to you and saying, "I'll be back," and I'm walking away. So why are we actually sneaking? It's because otherwise the rabbits will be scared and run away. Rabbits are of course prey and they can turn on a dime, so quite difficult to catch them. That's why wolves, for example, hunt them in packs, and cats ambush them. Not having any luck. Perhaps they haven't spawned in yet. Or I just missed a few. Don't want to wander off. Let's check. What? Do we have a specific area where we're supposed to hunt? I think we're still in the area. Because otherwise it says it's like a... No, this is blocked. Let's go back. And then see if we can can find some. Then we go the other way. The left... from down the hill to the left. So we're just continuing this way actually. Can't see any of the birds. But, I hope they actually programmed them in. So we see sometimes we see birds flying, so that's nice. Ah, I think I got one. Or it's someone else's dog, but gonna have to press X to doubt that. I won't actually press X, then I just whistle, so rabbit. Try and get close. Can get pretty close. Wait for him to stop. Again. Oh no, he's coming here. Ah, I got it. Nice. Running out of stamina as well. Normally, if you catch anything in the wild, they'll say it's poached, so it will be counting as a stolen item. As this is actually property of the Lord, but the Lord has given us, local Lord, not Jesus. The local Lord has given us permission to hunt here. And it just took some time to spawn. They are fast breeders. It doesn't get scared. So survive the fittest. You should learn to run when you hear the sound. Narrow. But I hit him in the ear. I'll at least get my arrow back. Any more innocent critters I get to kill and devour? Yes. The more innocent, the better. Shakes really isn't helping us. I can already notice it. Normally you draw this very, very fluently. He's running away. Quietly following. Get a clear shot. That's number 4 or 3. Let's check. food. 32, that means 3. Store it. Don't know how long it will be before he comes back, but I did know from one previous time. Sorry, food. No, I'm not gonna store it just to be safe. Because in one of my previous playthroughs, I already did this part a few times, like 2. I cooked the meat and it doesn't count. If you have meat cooked, it's all your meat cooked, he just says, I didn't cut anything, even though I cut like 8 rabbits. So yeah, you can win this challenge. Spoilers, he doesn't get kidnapped or die by a boar or something. At least not yet. But I think it was already obvious that this isn't a blind playthrough. I know what I'm doing. Well, not entirely. I'm not an expert at the game, but adequate. Adept, would say. Hunting skill increases. Now we are over encumbered. Just don't have any skills to improve. What was it? Hunting. Give permission to hunt in the woods, so any meat you get from game won't be identified as stolen. Good, because then we can sell it. But yeah, go to waste otherwise. So first we can. Those are the first choices. Get to level 3 with that. Sometimes I actually wonders a gamekeeper around. But well, he hunts and checks for poachers. And well, if he catches you and you have stolen meat, he'll tell on you, so you'll have to either kill him or something. No, they breed fast, but they grow fast apparently as well. It's another thing I learned regarding cats. Apparently house cats, need to catch about 6 or 8 mice per day to stay healthy. Or did he go off to? You wander all the way over there. Did I actually hit him? Oh, loot. Yeah. That's number 5. 6. Oh, 5, because you had 15 or something last time. So yeah, cats need about 8 mice per day if they want to be really satisfied. And you wonder how the rats could keep up, because cats are notoriously good hunters. In the animal kingdom, they catch about 25% of their attempts. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's really high. And what humans have weapons with us, it's kind of cheating. Goes too high. Sorry if I'm disappointing to you guys for my bad skills. grasses. I need to get a clearer view, like this. That should have hit. One crouched. Come on, rabbit. Probably 2. Twice the pride. Double the fall. How many arrows do I even have left? 12. Better catch them before they can mate. Ah, got him. Finally. Yeah, I've only got 5 arrows left. Good. I think I'm gonna leave the other one to be wandering around here. See if Sir Capon is already back. Yeah. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, cats. So they have about 25% of their attempts to hunt, to catch something, succeed. Which is a third or fourth from all the predators in the animal kingdom. And if you actually own a cat, it doesn't seem like that until it starts to go hungry. But that's another weird thing. House cats, so not wild cats. Am I even on the correct road? I think I need to go down a bit. Where's the camp? I think it's to the left of here. Oh no, it's here. This road is stick. So house cats, the ones you feed canned food, etc., they actually are better at hunting than wild ones. And well, I don't know why. Perhaps because they're always good fed, but apparently it is. Or perhaps because they learned from humans and our evil ways. No Sir Capon yet. Well, it is what it is. Should I wait? I don't even know if you can wait. Just go down again. Get it up. Yeah, it's 50, 78. Let's get it up to 100. So that snobbish bastard. Well, I shouldn't say bastard, he was pretty nice this time. Snobbish troublemaker. Who's the real MVP here. And that's of course most valuable peasant. Come here, rabbit. Nice sex doll. Doing some very taboo things. Shame they hump in their barrows, because otherwise, if you see them humping, there you are. bit too close. Now just looking for movement. Bit difficult to hunt in these bushes, but it should be open. Are you anywhere here? Come here, come here. So you guys sometimes see me do this, and it is to kind of determine how far you pull away and how you need to adjust your aim for the next thing, because of course there isn't a cursor or anything, and you can't see any arcs or something until you shoot. This is also how you shoot into combat, of course, and it becomes very difficult when you when there's melee in front of you, because this takes quite a time to draw, and even when you walk backwards you only walk like this. So yeah, the enemy is going to be charging at you. Try that. Oh, I may be close. Gonna be wandering away from here, because otherwise he's gonna call me a cheat. Probably. I haven't had that happen yet. And gonna invalidate the challenge. I'm just gonna keep there. Try catching them. And use the better hunting arrows for them. They're a lot tougher. Gonna probably need a few more hits than one. They're glitching out a bit, aren't they? That was a miss. You're scared of something. It seems, at least. I am crouching. Come here, dear. You know, if you actually caught a deer like that, it would probably be a very good meal for you and your family back in the day. Watched an episode of Crown about that. Crown is about a series on Netflix about British royal house. Of the current royal house, so about Lizzie and Philip. Philly. Probably shouldn't call her Lizzie. He's Philip died, by the way. Press F in the chat, in the comments for him. Can check up on Landscape on. But yeah, I watched an episode of Crown about them hunting a deer, and the one who would get the honor of offing him and installing his head on the chimney, like what's called? Just to stack his head, his one of those things you hang on the wall. He's still late. Gonna be a sore loser. Just gonna wander around. One sprint while overloaded. Not an issue. So yeah, if you actually caught or hunted a deer back in the day, that was probably more than a full meal, or a full meal for you and your family. And their families back then were quite big, like 8 people could be. Waiting too long, having the spasms. That's 1. That's 2. Now I should definitely win that challenge. Also getting hungry. Can cook this meat after. No, I'm just gonna collect these mushrooms and cook them.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Sure, I'm Henry. Last one. Do I have any hunting arrows? Yes. I'll spend my last on butchering. It's innocent. We have 2 chances. Too high. Broken arrow. Why don't you turn? I don't have a clear view on you. I don't think I can catch him anymore. I want to keep my last hunting arrow in case. He's come back. Go back to camp. Also equip all this in case we get into a fist fight with him again. Yes, good. Can't sprint. And also back in these days, wild animals were really an issue. Not deer or rabbits or something, but wolves and wild boar. I've even heard stories about wild boars in. Wait, where is he? Wait, I have to wait. Look item. Look these. So, stories about wild boar in Middle America and Russia, etc., or Middle Central America, the flyover states, etc. And you need really powerful hunting rifles for them because, well, just a pistol or a normal gun, it probably won't cut it. Eat these before they go bad. You have some again. And need proper hunting rifles like shotguns or something to put them down in one shot. And you need to put them down in one shot because they're sometimes threatening. And back in these days, well, not many people have these kind of weapons or something. Probably only have tools. So a garden hoe is not gonna cut it against a boar.
How did the hunt go for you, sir? I did quite well. Look.
Brag a bit.
Not bad, though. Quite good, actually. For a common blacksmith's boy.
Shouldn't there be some reward for the victory?
Did you lost them?
The insolence. A serf asking his lord for coin. But never let it be said
The lords are always asking the serfs for coin.
Your serf humbly thanks you, my lord.
And now come along.
Sorry, just had to check. Gonna cook. I want to wanna cook my...
Henry! We're going hunting.
Let's cook these real quick. No, I still get bad. They'll be worth more. Yes, now let's follow him. So, let's eat some of them. How much? 14, so that's 37, 91. Let's leave it at that. As you can see, they've some value. These things are of course worth more, but you get to sell them for free. For free, no. You get paid for them, but you get to sell them without being a criminal. I mean, legally. And that's quite nice. There are, of course, there's an activity with one of the beggars, one of the skeleton refugees, that wants you to feed the poor there by, well, poaching. Got sprint well overloaded. I have to come back to that camp to gather my stored equipment, mainly the food. Dried food that I left there. Gonna have to gather that up next time. More rabbit. Let's hope he doesn't get too far. But when we get a horse, if we get a horse, have to get enough money to buy one. It will be very nice because you can store, well, your items in it. So I'll probably store all the dried food in there and save your snaps. And know what else? Well, probably equipment I want to sell. So that way we only have to carry what we want. Where is he buggering off to? I'm not going to drop any items for him. He'll probably only complain and we'll perhaps lose a bit of reputation, but we already gained enough.
See here, wallow, and it's been freshly rooted. There'll be boars somewhere nearby, so just like last time, slow and quiet.
If we catch a boar, we want to shoot it as few times as possible. Probably gonna run, and then we're gonna have to chase it. Ah, cutscene. Nice. Cutscenes are always nice. Adjust my chair. Hopefully the ringing wasn't too bad. You can see me sometimes adjust my chair when I move this, or just get up a bit and then move it.
Certainly, why wouldn't I? You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears.
Yeah.
Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you?
Well, how do you fruit him?
Did you see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can...
I can what?
After
Sorry?
Fetch!
Well,
Mount up, Henry. We'll chase down that swine.
mount up with what horse? No, this quest would be probably a lot different if we have a horse. Regarding the horse that died, well, you don't get to keep it after the quests, after the quest where you kind of die. Hans, sorry. So in one of the first quests where when you escape skeletons and you steal a horse. Wait. Oh wait, we are in the area. Yeah, I was wondering. We have to search for Lord Hans. Sir Hans. But yeah, that horse, Olena, I think was her name. You don't get to keep that one. It remains at the stable in Talmberg, I believe. Someone takes it over or something. Or it's released. At least after the quest where you get hit in the head by Rand, you lose it. You lose the horse and the sword. So yeah, you were properly denighted. Check for anything suspicious along this road. No, it's probably not a good idea to follow the road. I'm gonna check anyway. Oh, sorry. Let's go through here. Let's check up on these open areas. See anything suspicious. So now we have to look for him. Can't the birds tell us? It's a shame we're not playing D&D and can cast speak with animals. Oh, there's houses. I don't think he's near the houses. Civilization is well, not friend to the world. And there's Sir Hans want to escape it. Little hut. See if there's anyone there. Can tell us. Hello? Hello? Nope. Didn't even echo. Let's check that interesting site. We've wandered too far off. We have to get back. Can't sprint. This might take a while, guys. Don't worry about the horse. You can always buy or acquire a horse by other means. Wink, wink. By illegal means. Acquisition by illegal means. In no sense, did you steal it? No, I acquired it by illegal means. Better than illegal memes. Those are the worst. Those are memes about me that aren't even funny. No, there was a meme about me. The river to the south. There was a meme about me about the boar hunting spot. That's nice, so here, that means we have to go to the right a bit. So there were illegal, unfunny memes, I should say, about me. One of them was a picture I took. I was just standing near a river, back when I was still the leader of the Soviet Union. And I thought, oh, this is a nice picture. Well, as a politician, you need to do some PR sometimes. And first check left. And so I thought, well, let's have this nice picture taken. And then someone photoshopped some random guy in there. And we are in the, yes, we are in the correct area. And how funny, guys. And then I re-released the picture as it should be, because I didn't want anyone photobombing my pictures. And everyone also all in a visual, censorship. He's denying the past, but I just took a picture, guys. What's the problem? Didn't even know the guy. If you asked me back then, I also said, I just don't know him. Don't photobomb my picture. Oh, it's raining. If I take too much longer, it would probably be like, oh, Hans went home. And what do you say? I was disappointed that I didn't find him. This is grave. There's not even a cross. Kim, what are you telling me? Did I see any light down there? I'm just wandering aimlessly around. Trying to find any landmark that could be of use. Fallen tree. I'm just waiting till I hit a border and then I'm just gonna turn about. Or I'm just waiting to hear the voice of Sir Hans. Or to get a glimpse of him anywhere. I heard some dogs over there. It's probably the correct direction. Is that the boar? Or is it a deer? That's a deer. Shame. Could catch the boar before him. Nice. Deer hunting spot. Oh, that's nice. There's even a deer. Did you lie to me, dogs? Is this not the correct direction? Does anyone here know about it? Tied up.
Look here!
Untie. What kind of kinky things were you doing, Sir Hans? Didn't pick you for a degenerate. Disappointing. Papa Stalin is disappointed. But wait, Chet, I'm not disappointed at you. Unless you are a degenerate as well, then I'm gonna stomp on you. Oh no, I'm gonna like that. Right, it's loading a bit long. Probably because I picked an unorthodox option. I hope it isn't crashing. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to save or reload the previous save. No. I actually haven't had this happen. Well, when the game came out, it did a few times, but partly. Perhaps because I'm running things in the background, you know, OBS and stuff. Hello? I can't do anything. It says it's something is overtaxed. The graphics need to be toned down a bit. Don't know how I can do that. Don't know if I can do that from here. Ah, this is disappointing, guys. So, well, I'm gonna tell you anyways. So Hans was captured by humans, and we were supposed to rescue him. Sorry for the spoilers. But I'm gonna come back to the point where, what do you call it? The boar escaped, and he chased after it. And I'm gonna try again. So there's a different way to do this. That is first defeat the humans, then rescue Sir Hans. What I'm gonna try next time. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time.